a helpful tool.
During the first year, my daughter was doing 8 hours in front of the computer. And, as a 5, 6-year-old, it's sad to watch.
Isabella Roth is a parent to children in grade 2 and kindergarten. Roth, along with her family, are waiting to see what will happen with returning to class as Ontario has made the move to push back a return to class. Roth wants to see that in Alberta.
I think this is a necessary step for the government to actually extend the go back to school time because just look at our numbers, right? And, historically speaking, Alberta's been, 2 or 3 weeks behind on lockdowns. And, I'm a big firm believer of learning from history.
Albertan children were supposed to return to class this week, but that was pushed back another week. As calls to delay return to school mount, the opposition NDP calling on the province to provide supports like more PPE, better air filtration, and mental health supports for students. They're also calling for better supports for daycares who take the brunt of children being out of the classroom.
And I would urge this government to, in a most immediate sense, look at what resources can be directed to maintaining the sustainability and the safety of our childcare centres.
Late Tuesday, Premier Jason Kenney saying he'll be speaking with his COVID cabinet to discuss childcare challenges, but says kids will be going back to class on the 10th. He says his government has done plenty to ensure a safe return.
So hopefully this will be just a short-term pressure that some of them are facing for a few days this week.
Roth says her and her husband are fortunate enough to have in-home childcare, but says not all Albertans have the option. Not only is Roth waiting to see what happens with back to school, she's currently in isolation waiting on a COVID test.
And throughout all 8 testing sites, I wasn't able to get in earlier than Thursday. It's hard for me to talk to my kids about that too, because why is mommy isolating by herself and, all that. But they already know it's not the first time they've gone through this.
In Edmonton, Darcy Ropchan, City News.